MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago White Sox.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Jack McDowell gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Yoan Moncada. When this guy was coming out of Cuba and working out, every team was there trying to sign him. But he is a special talent. Big for his size. Big guy. Playing second base and can play a little third as well. But the switch hitter's got some pop.
Stepping up to the plate, Al Kaline. He will lead this one off today.
For Detroit, the designated hitter, number 6.
Hit out towards second. Moncada fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting second, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting third.
Into the box
right
now,
fielder,
Michael
Lee.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Number 3.
Michael Lee has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back. Standing in now, number 3. Runner goes for second to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in.
Batting 5th, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Batting 6th, left fielder.
Into the box, Matt Den Dekker. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. 4 runs here in this half inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Ramon Cabrera steps in now as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Line drive to center field. Den Decker is on his way home. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
And that'll bring up Mikey Matuk. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Moncada is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 5 and the White Sox nothing. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning, the next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
Michael Fulmer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And I'm looking at Jose Iglesias. Talk about flash and flair and coming up with the sneaky plays. Wow, he is slick out there at short.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Batting second, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Weak chopper up the line. But it gets foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Paul Konerko. As he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Al Kaline. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Al Kaline.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, May. One down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Kinsler. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way out in front.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump
Now
ahead in the
batting,
count 0-2 and then
3.
start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, number 3. He swings and grounds it to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to Konerko gets him, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Tigers, and it comes courtesy of the Ian Kinsler long ball. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 6 and the White Sox nothing. Digging in, Jose Abreu. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it. Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Carlton Fisk, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
1 out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. And the White Sox have their first hit of the season. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Carlton Fisk has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Ready now, Matt Davidson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that swung on and missed for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here he comes again. 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Matt den Dekker. Hit hard towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Shortstop number 1, Jose Iglesias.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. Moncada is there for it, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 6-0. Digging in now, number 70. And they are squarely into chip away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Stepping in, Jacob May. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pops it up back behind second base. Iglesias is there for it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ramon Cabrera steps in now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
A square to bunt, and it's popped up. And the catch is made for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in once again, Al Kaline. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Runners on the move for second. Line to the right side, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Runners off for second. And this is going to be a foul ball. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Tigers 6 and the White Sox nothing. So here is Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
In there, strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Paul Konerko. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's his swing and a miss by Konerko. Just needs to make contact now, down 0-2. Iglesias now at short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready once again, Michael Lee. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
This is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. You realize how many strikes he's throwing? The first pitch to every hitter in the game, every hitter has been for a strike. That's 100% on the first pitch has been a strike, and they've taken advantage of it.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Fisk is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Lee is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 3.
Striding into the box, number 3. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw gets him 2 down.
First baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Garcia. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Stepping into the box, Carlton Fisk. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Carlton Fisk.
Right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Den Decker going back on it at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're on the board at 6-1. Standing in now, Matt Davidson.
Third baseman, number 24.
Check to swing there and pops this one up.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Yoan Moncada comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, number 70. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Ronaldo Lopez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Ronaldo Lopez.
Digging in once again, Matt Den Dekker. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Matt Den Dekker.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The shortstop, number 1.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in and looking for more, Ramon Cabrera. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob May. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jacob May has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Ready for another shot now, Tim Anderson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Avisail Garcia. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Striding in once again, Paul Konerko. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon. In there, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fouled straight back.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They trail 6-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago, we're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Ready for another chance? Mikey Matuk. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in, Al Kaline. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Ian Kinsler.
Al Kaline has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Ian Kinsler will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And now here's Kinsler with a drive. High and deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run home run off the bat of Ian Kinsler. His third home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Third home run of the day. You know, guys love hitting in the day games, daylight. You get to see that natural lighting. Well, he's put a natural swing on 3 balls today and got 3 homers. Really impressive.
The right fielder, number 8.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
In now, number 3. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner breaks for third. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Cabrera.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Now batting.
So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Standing in now, Matt Den Dekker, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Davidson has got it, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Tigers 9 and the White Sox 1. At the plate, Jose Abreu due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Carlton Fisk. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number 2.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Matt.
Ready once
Davidson.
again, Matt Davidson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail big. It's 9-1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is past Konerko at first. A fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Ramon Cabrera steps in now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hard hit ball to second. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Al Kaline.
So striding in, Al Kaline. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia on the run. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler Will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, it ain't my fault.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Tigers 10 and the White Sox 1. Matt Boyd enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Yoan Moncada is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting, number 70.
Digging in now, number 70. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacob May.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jacob May. A hit in 2 tries so far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Tigers 10 and the White Sox 1. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Lee. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Michael Lee.
This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 3.
Striding into the box, number 3. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field, into the shrubbery and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
First baseman number 20.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. So ground this one fouled off to the left side. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
In the air to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder, Matt Den.
Now batting, Matt Den Decker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to Konerko will be in time, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Tigers are out in front, 11-1. Wade LeBlanc comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
38, Wade LeBlanc.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 coming. Little flare out to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. You go 0 for 3.
Stepping in now, Paul Konerko, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run home run from Paul Konerko. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night, as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary Team Fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show. Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what a better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan. Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or the whole kit and caboodle, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
In now, Jose Abreu. Ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Back up the middle. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Up next for Chicago, catcher Carlton Fisk.
Now in the box, Carlton Fisk. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Detroit Tigers hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Michael Fulmer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Jack McDowell permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 11 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.